Hello guys, what is good? It is your boy Brennan here. We are back with another video. As you can tell by the title, we're using emulation today through the PSP. So I got the 1000 model, which is the black model. This is the one that you probably don't want to get if you're going to get one today. And the 2000, which is the blue limited edition Madden 09, I believe, edition, which is the one that we're going to be using today for the emulation. Just a little comparison for you guys there. The 1000 did have a lot of problems. It was actually known for not reading discs. And it's a little bit more bulkier than the 2000 edition. 2000 and 3000 edition are the ones that actually can be broadcasted through your TV as well. We're going to go ahead and power on this device here. And going through this video, I'm going to show you some emulation I have on here and some ROMs. I do have one emulator, and I have a bunch of PSP games, ROMs, and as well as some PS1 ROMs on here as well. I got games like WWE, we got Mortal Kombat, GTA Vice City, Liberty City Stories, Test Drive, one of my favorite series here. We got the Rugrats, Resident Evil. Honestly, I have a lot of these PS1 classics on here because I really do like the PS1 games. And I kind of wanted to have my PSP jam-packed in case I didn't bring any games. Twisted Metal and the NHL 07 are PSP games that are just ROMs downloaded. And this is my emulator here, the SNES Euphoria emulator. And I can't really tell you how many games I have on here, but we're going to go down to the list from A to Z. And I'm going to show you all the games I have on here. Like I said, I can't put a number on it. I don't know how many are actually on the emulator itself. But there is tons of games. Like, you would never get bored. Has a couple of my classic. Got some Mario games on here. Some Mortal Kombat. And even though it says SNES, it has games from the Game Boy edition, like Game Boy Advance, all the way to the SNES. So you're gonna see here, the very first game I pulled up here, which is one of my favorites. As a kid, I played tons of hours into this game and still never beat the game. To me, this game means a lot, and for me to have it on emulation and play on the go on any device just makes my world. So we're going to be opening up Yoshi's Island here, and this game, I believe, came out on Game Boy Advance, and then got relaunched, I believe, on the DS. And I'll show you guys how the game starts up and whatnot. Now, I'm a big fan of Nintendo. I love the Nintendo line. I love all their games. But I especially like kind of like the Mario DLCs is kind of what I call them, because they're not really in the main Mario franchise, but they're cute little games, and I love games that involve Yoshi, because there's not a lot of Yoshi's game. I mean, we do have one coming up for the Switch real soon here. But this is my favorite kind of Mario game here. It's got Baby Mario and tons of Yoshis. And I actually haven't started this game, but I just remember like coming across it today. I was like, this is a great game to show. It's a classic game. I can talk about it. It is such a great game. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys that it does load up. The sound is there. I like this emulator as well because in the corner, as you can see, it gives you the frames per second. So you can kind of see what your frame rate is, which is actually really good. Really, there's no, even though it's through an emulator, there's really no glitching or lagging that I've noticed in any games I've played. And so I'm going to be talking about reasons why you should have emulation, or why you would want to have emulation. And in this video, I'm not going to be talking about where I got any of this stuff at, because I'm not trying to get you into emulation. If you want to find out, it's pretty easy to look up. But I'm not going to endorse any emulation. I'm just simply telling you guys why it's a cool thing to have as a game collector from my point of view. I love video games. I love Nintendo's line, and this is a way to enjoy the video games. I mean, I'm definitely going to buy, Yoshi's Island for sure. But this is a way to just appreciate the games on a different level, respectively. And that's why I'm not going to tell you how to get the ROMs or how to get the emulator itself, because I'm not going to make those kinds of videos on my channel, period. I'm a game collector, and my passion for video games definitely comes first. So the next game I open up here is Dual Test Drive. And don't get this confused with the Test Drive series that a lot of people see for PlayStation games, PS1 games. This was licensed through Nintendo as well, so it is a Nintendo game. And I had a lot of trouble opening this one, not like because it was glitching or anything, but I wasn't pressing the right buttons, because I always forget, even when I play on my Switch today, that the O button is A, and the X button is B, and to this day, playing PlayStation and Xbox and playing on my Switch still confuses me. And this is a really fun game. This game happened to be, I believe it came out in 1990 or 1992. I can't remember which year it was, but it came out on the Super Nintendo. And this is a great game if you're into bit games. These are my favorite console games as well. It's very nostalgic for me, even though this is not the time period that I primarily grew up in. I still got my hands on a few of these great classic games: Super Nintendo, PS1, and 64. So like I said, I mean, this emulator here has tons of games. I believe, I can't remember if I have a 32 or a 16 gig memory card in my PSP here. Actually, I'm just curious for you guys. Yeah, it's a 32 gigabyte. I just checked right now. So 32 gigabytes, and as you can tell, I believe it has like 13 gigs or 13 megabytes, something. It's 13 something. I think you'll see it in here soon. Yeah, so it's got 13 gigs left, which is still a lot and lots and lots of space, especially when you're putting PS1 games or even emulators on here. So the next game we upload and try to play is Vice City Stories. And I love this game. I actually own this game complete in box on PS2. It's a great game. I have not finished it, but hopefully I will. And this is just a really great game as well, but I wanted to kind of show you that these ROMs that I put on here, they do work. And I wanted these games and these emulators on here because I don't want to have to haul around a bookcase of games to play, or cases of games to play, or even a carry case of games. And I'm a game collector before anything else. I have loved video games since day one. And it's honestly my love of games. So here we're putting the Gran Turismo game on PSP. And the other game actually wasn't working. I actually had another game in there. Dungeon Explorer. And that one just wasn't cutting the mustard, so I had to pop in Gran Turismo to show you that it still does play PS1 UMDs. I mean PSP UMDs. So I popped in a fresh one there. And PSP is an amazing console. It's very portable. Honestly, I would say the downfall about the PSP versus like the Vita or is the analog stick isn't that great. It's a weird analog stick. It's definitely weird. And I mean, it will actually hurt your thumb. If, you know, during long gameplays. And it's a little bit weird because it doesn't have, you know, there's a lot of 3D games out there, and the way that you rotate, it's a little bit weird and awkward with one analog stick. So that's really the only downfall. But I think emulation is a great way to enjoy games to your own leisure. Don't sell them, don't endorse them, but for personal use, I think it's a really good way to enjoy different games. I mean, this PSP is jam-packed. It's my favorite PSP. This is definitely a must to carry around. So yeah, I mean, you know, if I accidentally left some games at home, I would be pretty happy with just carrying this puppy around. By far. And so at the very end of this video, guys, I'm just showing you kind of like the layout again of the PSP. I really have nothing on here besides games and stuff, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. Comment down below your favorite part or your favorite game, and make sure to like the video. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.